Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Before we do jump into daily readings for today, which is going to be different for me, and I'll explain why in a second, I do have to make up for one quick thing. Because Nana Kit did redeem Pet a Cat like 2 weeks ago, closer to 3 weeks ago. There was no cats on stream at the time, so she kind of gets a freebie. Oh, and somebody's enjoying that, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that face. You like that, aren't you? You're liking that, aren't you? I suppose while I pet the cat, I can go ahead and explain. I did tell you next time that there was a cat down here on stream, and I have not been streaming as much lately. Last week it's because Minimax is grounded at the moment. He was home with me. He's still grounded at the moment. But I'm going to try to see if I can get some evening streams in tomorrow and Tuesday. We'll see. Right, the reason why the readings are going to be different for me today, that's what I was going to talk about while I kept petting this cat, is because of the fact that it is for our saint's feast day, and that is St. Pius X. So we had different readings for today, so it'll be interesting for me to go ahead and see what the rest of the world got, except for parishes that have St. Pius X as their patron saint. Another cat coming downstairs. Oh, he's not coming downstairs, but he is at the top of the stairs, just looking at himself. I saw Thorn looking up, and it's like, why are you looking up? And yup, the cat that likes to antagonize him was in fact sitting there. Hey, Aoife, how are you? And thank you, I appreciate it. How was Mass for you today, Nanakit and Aoife? I am actually wanting to get back into 14, honestly, but I need to keep doing 13. So I probably will do some 14 here in a little bit. I want to play more 14. I have not played nearly as much of it as I'd like to. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? I've just been busy, honestly, and it's like... I actually have some free time now, so it's like, oh good, I can finally actually do the things that I want to do. I can actually stream again, I can do stuff, and it's like, yes. Okay. I think we... Getting hair all over my new suit jacket. Not that that's your fault. Remember, wonderful taught 5th grade catechism, new class today. Nice! I was gonna say, I have something to talk about for that, actually, on that same subject here in 1 second. I will do that here in a moment. Let's do the daily readings, and then we will go ahead and get started here. So these are the readings for August 18th, 2024, 20th Sunday in Ordinary Time. The first reading for today is from Proverbs chapter 9, verse 1 through 6. Wisdom has built her house. She has set up her 7 columns. She has dressed her meat, mixed her wine. Yes, she has spread her table. She has sent out her maidens. She calls. From the heights out over in city, let whoever is simple turn in here. The one who lacks understanding, she says, come, eat of my food and drink of the wine I have mixed. Forsake foolishness, that you may live. Advance in the way of understanding. The psalm for today is from Psalm 34. Taste and see the goodness of the Lord. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall be ever in my mouth. Let my soul glory in the Lord. The lowly will hear me and be glad. Taste and see the goodness of the Lord. Glorify the Lord with me. Let us together extol his name. I sought the Lord, and he answered me, and delivered me from all my fears. Taste and see the goodness of the Lord. Look to him, that you may be radiant with joy, and your faces may not blush with shame. When the poor one called out, the Lord heard, and from all his distress he saved him. Taste and see the goodness of the Lord. The second reading for today is from Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15 through 20. Brothers and sisters, watch carefully how you live, not as foolish persons, but as wise, making the most of the opportunity because the days are evil. Therefore, do not continue in ignorance, but try to understand what is the will of the Lord. Do not get drunk on wine, in which lies debauchery, but be filled with the Spirit, addressing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and playing to the Lord in your hearts. Giving thanks always and for everything, in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, to God the Father. Alleluia, alleluia. Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood remains in me, and I in him, says the Lord. Alleluia, alleluia. The Gospel for today is from John chapter 6, verse 51 through 58. Jesus said to the crowds, I am the living bread that came down from heaven. Whoever eats this bread will live forever. And the bread that I will give is my flesh for the life of the world. The Jews quarreled among themselves, saying, how can this man give us his flesh to eat? Jesus said to them, amen, amen, I say to you, unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you do not have life within you. Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood has eternal life. I'll raise him on the last day. For my flesh is true food, and my blood is true drink. Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood remains in me, and I in him. Just as the living Father sent me, and I have life because of the Father, so also one who feeds on me will have life because of me. This is the bread that came down from heaven. Unlike your ancestors who ate and still died, whoever eats this bread will live forever. The gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ. In the name of Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Yes, on that note for catechism, I have to change slightly this year just because my work hours have changed, which is fine. I still get to actually help with that, which I'm looking forward to. I'm going from middle school to high school, though, so that will be a bit of a change. Not that I'm thinking it'll be a bad one, but it is one that'll be interesting. Oh, right, okay, I remember where we were, but which mission were we on? Did we actually finish this one? And there's one other thing I need to do. Not that I was already working on, but it's very hard for you guys to hear the music if I don't turn it on for you. Okay, so where's the mission list? We're on 13, eh? What's 13 again? Okay. So the Northern Highlands? Up there. Okay. Okay. So we're down here currently. We did the object of interest. Okay. So yes, we do want to go this way. Oh, right, this drink. That's what I was going to talk about. They had some One Piece sparkling water at our World Fair market, and I picked it up. I also noticed they had a bottle of... not bottle. A can of Sailor Moon sparkling water, and it's fine. Not worth the price that we pay for it, because obviously there's, the fact that they're buying it for you. Admittedly, if I found it online... This isn't bad, though. I think the One Piece one is better, though. Also, considering this is 90 calories, I no longer think that this is sparkling water. Sparkling water doesn't really, have calories. Probably like a low-calorie thing or something, I don't know. Still, it's pretty enjoyable. I think the, One Piece one, as I said, is better, but... Oh, you know what I should talk about? Yeah, you did a wonderful job last night on Game of Favorites, by the way. I thought you did a fantastic job, as did all the contestants, but I do think, especially considering those were your first two games, you did a wonderful job. For those unaware, Game of Favorites, P-Tony had a sudden death marathon yesterday, where it was 5 Game of Favorites, so 4 regular games, and then the winners from the previous 4 games got to compete in a final competition. It was a lovely time, honestly. It was a lot of fun. It was especially fun having Nana Kit against Father Evan, which was amusing at the least. I think that was a lot of fun, honestly. It was really cute too. Okay, that should be fine. Assuming you heal, of course, you did. I think you did play very well together, honestly. The community is very warm, and that is definitely a thing I love about them. Everybody is so welcoming and warm and pleasant. And I think that you did play, you and Father Evan, I think, probably had the best jokes last night, and the best running bits. And considering that the running bits were built in that, final Game of Favorites together specifically, everybody got the jokes because you were able to play off each other so well. I think Mel did a great job, but I'm going to be honest, I think you and Father Evan were the stars of the show. And Erky had some great moments too. So you saw who I voted for, Nana Kit. I paid $40 to give you extra votes. You saw who I voted for!
Keep the enemy off balance.
Now, as for when the answers weren't told who it was, that's a good question. I would be curious. I mean, of course, it's not a problem at all, Nanaket. I can spend a little bit of money here once in a while. I get paid decently well for my job, to be quite honest. I do complain about it, but I do enjoy the amount of pay I get for my job. I just can't go crazy with it all the time. And you're, honestly, Nanaket, with how much you've supported me, you supported everybody, I wanted to support you. You did a wonderful job last night. You really did. You are so kind and sweet, and we do really love having you around. We love having Father Evan around too. I don't want him to think otherwise. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's probably because my anxiety, or not my anxiety, my Asperger's is kicking in now. It's like, oh, I gotta include him too. It's like, I mean, yeah. I believe you were exhausted at the end. I'm exhausted after just one game of favorites. I can't imagine doing two. But everybody did a fantastic job. All the contestants were amazing.
Wide open.
And I picked up a lot of... I'm glad Mel won. She did seem very moved. As I said, Mel did do a good job. I just... And this might be more a me thing. Her jokes didn't hit me as much as the other ones did. But that's the thing. Comedy is subjective. So it's entirely possible. That's not a Mel thing. That's a me thing. However, Mel is a sweetheart, and I am glad she won as well. Mel is a very kind person. First game, the question spoke to me. The final, not so much. It really can go game by game. And even when the questions speak to you, you may not always... get people to vote for you. So I'm trying to think. I can find this out. Hold on. Because I thought this was a good answer for my very first game of favorites, and nobody voted for it. Give me 1 second. I gotta look up the specific... Yeah. I need to look up specifically what this was, because I can remember parts about it, but I got to prologue, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for one specific thing. Felsenberg. There we go. I had to look. So the Antichrist in this book called Lord of the World is called Felsenberg. And I think, if I remember correctly, the question for the very first game of favorites I was on was, what's a political rival you wouldn't want to have to face, a false political rival you want to have to face? And in Britain, they have this thing called Shadow Lord Chancellor, which is a member of the British Shadow Cabinet, which shadows the Lord Chancellor. So I thought, you know, I'll go with the Felsenberg reference. This is a bunch of Catholics. Surely somebody else has read Lord of the World. Bombed entirely. Did not do well. It's like, come on. Lord of the World is such a good book. But basically, the point being, I understand entirely. After that game, I basically just started throwing stuff at the wall and seeing how it sticks, because sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't, and I've started coming to realize that. Ooh, that's a chocobo. I've started coming to realize that, honestly, because it just sometimes does not pan out. Like, for the gamer episode, I thought I gave great answers. And there was some great answers. That's not the one I won. The only time I've actually won a game of favorites currently is when it didn't matter because it was testing out some features for P-Tony, which is perfectly fine. I love helping P-Tony, so I don't mind that. Sometimes you can be surprised what people do and don't get. That's true. I was surprised at Father Mark's reaction to me riding a motorcycle. I can understand that. It's like, I mean... And maybe that's because I know that my parents have ridden a motorcycle. They took motorcycle classes, so maybe it was like, yeah, it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. I kind of do want to fight him. Yep. Did I get sneak attack? I don't think I got sneak attack, but we'll see. Alright. That's what we need currently. We'll swap back to this in a second. I just want to make sure the Behemoth King's bar doesn't go down. Good Sunday indeed. How are you, Happy Cynic? And thank you, I appreciate it. I was going to say, we all know that people that wear a cowboy hat can absolutely always be trusted. Yeah. Honestly, this is basically my streaming outfit, I think, from now on. I kind of think it looks really rather dapper. Not gonna lie. I don't need you to hurl people. That's not very nice. Also, we should probably swap back just to make sure the Behemoth King's counter bar doesn't go down. A second. It's getting hard to finish the bottom of this. Okay, a few more spells and then we'll be good. I think we basically are good. So let's go ahead and knock this Behemoth King out. I'm okay at the moment. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. I went to 7 a.m. Mass, which was beautiful. I like going to 7 a.m. Mass, but it's hard for me to usually get out of bed. However, if I go to 7 a.m. Mass, it's easier for my bike rides, I've noticed. Just because then I have something to do immediately after Mass instead of going, well, I could do it later, and then it never comes. Probably should heal Hope up a little bit so he does not die. I don't know if he's gonna die before we stagger him or not. He may. Hard to tell sometimes. Pardon me. Yeah, so there's, yeah, and then we also have... Today has been the feast day of our parish. So we had a feast day lunch after the 11 a.m. Mass, which I was able to get back for because I only did 28 miles. I meant to do 30, was too short. I'm fine with that. This was the first bike ride I've done in 3 weeks. It was just nice to be biking again. I missed it. Let's see, what else was I going to say? They also had a book fair, so I picked up a lot of books for my son. My wife might get upset at me for how much money I spent on books, but I think it was all books that will be beneficial towards Minimax. Ooh, a preemptive strike. That's nice, actually. I also have too many to read. I just want to make sure I'm encouraging my son's development, obviously, and there seemed to be a lot of good Catholic books there, because this was from... this was the Ignatius Book Fair instead of a Scholastic Book Fair. So I think... And he has been getting more into the faith as well. I want to encourage him lovingly and not forcefully, because obviously I want his faith to grow. Oh, another Goblin Chieftain. What is this? I was not expecting... Okay. So I think we should attack the Goblins first then, because it seems like if we don't... Also, we should heal. They just keep making Goblin Chieftains. Which is fascinating. I didn't realize that... Okay. So I thought the play here was to go for the Goblin Chieftain first, and obviously that is not the play, which is fascinating to me. I don't like it. However, since we'll be taking out 2 Goblin Chieftains, maybe we will get more experience because of the fact that we're taking out 2 Goblin Chieftains instead of 1. Which, that's an interesting thought. But yeah, they had like a children's, help them to understand the Bible. There's a book that came out last year from Word on Fire Ministries about 14 saintly creatures, which is basically creatures, the pets or creatures that are associated with saints, which I thought was interesting. And honestly, all the books I picked up for him, I want to read about too, because I am curious about them. So it's like, okay, I mean, I picked them up for him, but I'm definitely looking forward to reading through with him, as well as some other books. There was a comic from Voyage Comics, who I do like. I need to get more of their stuff. I don't have enough of their stuff, is what I've realized. I like their stuff, but they had one about one of the saints I do like, Saint Keteri Tekakwitha. I want to say I got that right. She's an Indian saint, Native American saint, whom I do like a lot. There was a couple other books I got. There was one about St. Francis of Assisi, because I really like St. Francis of Assisi. As you guys might have seen for my... I haven't played it in a while. We will today, just because I haven't played it in a while. For my closing down stream. It's technically outdated now, so I need to go... I still need to read that too. Like, I have a couple of the Voyage comics that I need to read. I did read their reprinting of Lord of the World, and I liked it. The art they had in it was really nice. So it's like, I just need to read more of their stuff. I haven't been, but I do know that I need to, so... So it was mission 13. Where's mission 14? Is it right next to us? I hope it is. It's not right next to us, but it's close. Close.
You see something?
Yeah, I see a chocobo, which we can't touch yet. And then we have to get further in the story. Like, we're almost done with what we can currently do in terms of, I didn't want that. Oh, wait, we can get back up? I wanted to say, look, oh, we can't without a chocobo. Okay, okay. I never asked for this. I wanted to save, actually, not jump down. But this is fine, I guess. Okay, so there should be one right around here. That's number 17, which would be useful to grab, considering that the waystones let you teleport between waystones. Way-oh, way-ah. Oh. Sorry. But I like doing things in order, so we're grabbing 14. I've also learned from reading St. Book's Minis. I can understand that entirely, and that's why it's like, as I said, I want him to grow, and I'm also curious, so it's like, I'm more than down for reading with him. Because it's nice. Also, excuse me, by the way, I apologize. It's obviously nice to learn about the saints for yourself as well. I did pick up one book for myself as well. I picked up C.S. Lewis's The Great Divorce. Because I really liked C.S. Lewis's Mere Christianity, and I think there was... The Screwtape Letters, that's the other one. I need to reread that one. I need to reread both of them, honestly. Well, my guess is it's an area we've been already. Yep. You gotta love when the game just makes you walk back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's sarcasm, by the way. Admittedly, if I grabbed number 17, I could just teleport over there, but also Crystarium's far enough. We should go ahead and spend some points. That way we can get off that number. A number's just a number, but I still don't want it. Ew, I don't want that number. Do 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 do. Something, something, something. That would finish it off. I think I'd like to go actually grab some of your abilities. That goes that way. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna go for the medic first over Ravager. Seems more useful. I'm not gonna have enough, but honestly, it takes a little while. Has a couple of his books here. Nice. His books are on his bed at the moment, waiting for him to come home. He was at his grandparents this week, this week, not weekend. So, because we didn't have a babysitter, and there was no more summer camps because school starts this Friday. He unfortunately missed the Mass of the Assumption because his grandma didn't take him, even though we reminded him. I don't like that. I'm not going to lie. I know it's not our fault because we did tell her to, but it's still something that makes me uncomfortable because it's like, we asked you to, and you didn't. It's not hard. Ravager. I'm not saying that to be I'm not saying that to be mean. There's a better way to put it in this instance. Honestly, I thought that these Crysterian points were going to get us further. Once again, I should not call them the abbreviation, because it's a little, oofy, to say the least. Those would both be good. So I do hope that P. Tony does go ahead and do a musical episode. As I said, I'm not very good at the singing, but I'd like to be on a musical episode because I do like doing the singing. So, I mean, that could be entertaining right there, honestly, but I don't know at the same time. Speaking of which, I do need to talk to Interceptor because we do owe every... So, we still have to go ahead and fulfill one thing from the charity stream. We have not done our karaoke stream yet, so I do need to go ahead and talk to Interceptor and Punch about that. Which, thank you. I know we've said thank you before, but once again, thank you everybody that did help with the charity stream. We'll be doing it again next year. It's always a fun time, and it means so much to us that you guys do help us out with that every year, so thank you. Oh, letting my leg down. So unfortunately, I did get a little bit of spoilers about 13. They kind of do a little bit of character regression for Snow, and it makes me sad. Because I like Snow. I'm not going to go more into that, because I'd like to still go into 13-2 with as little... I think it's only Lightning Returns where he becomes a little bit character regress. I don't think he does for 13-2. And maybe there's a reason for it. I'm gonna go ahead and hold my breath. Okay, good. There we go. I accidentally did 15, because I meant to go over here. But I don't like uneven numbers. So I wanted to spend the 20. So, you know, like at the fuel line, they're like, oh, I'm almost $20. Just a little more. Just a little. All right, we're good. No more. No more. That kind of thing. A saboteur. Oh. Okay. My wife should be bringing me lunch at some point today. Left a little earlier than I was expecting, which is fine. She still has to go to Mass. She's going to go to the 4:30 with Minimax, so... but she should be back about 3:30 with lunch, so... When she leaves for Mass, we might switch to 14, because... We've basically been doing 3 or 4 streams of 13, and it's just been these side missions. I would do these off-stream, but I'm not sure if I'm ever accidentally going to run into a cutscene or a story cutscene. It's like, well, I don't want to miss anything, so it's like, okay. We're just doing it all on stream, so... Of course, happy Cynic. Oh, wow, Cynic, I went so... For some reason, I thought you were Homs, and I don't know why. My brain is a little... My brain is a little... Hold on. My brain is a little slow today. I have something for this, though. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
KAMax. No.
I actually do like these sound effects, so that is fun. I'm slow. I'm glad that you're having a good day. We did so every July 3rd/4th, Nanakit, we do a charity stream. I don't do it on my channel. I can go ahead and talk about it real quick for next year. Pardon me. Now, after this fight, I'll go ahead and give a shout out for the channel that it is on. Give me 1 second. So say, yeah, Cynic's been there, and Cynic is always a wonderful pleasure, as is everybody that is there, and it's like, it's always a wonder, and I love doing it with all. Basically, everybody helps make it. Me bad words. Me very thankful. Thank you so much. But give me 1 second. I am going to finish this fight. And I'll get more details. We might need a double dose of heals. I think we do. Treats with Father Evan for GothCon. Oh man. What kind of treats, I guess, would be the best question, because you don't happen to make licorice by chance, do you, Nanakit? Just curious. Otherwise, I am a sucker for some puppy chow. You're eating licorice right now? Hey, bada bing, bada boom. What kind of licorice, out of curiosity, is it, Cynic? That's fair. Oh, the freeze-dried kind. No, I've never made licorice. Okay, banana. Banana, definitely, for sure, please. The bananas were great. I loved the bananas. However, I'm also going to go ahead and give another one. Whichever one's your favorite. Oh, Wily Wallaby? Yeah, I like Wily Wallaby. They have some good... I have some upstairs right now. Food Market had a, like, triple berry one. Wasn't as good as the black licorice one, but it was pretty enjoyable. What I was going to say is, Nanakit, whichever one's your favorite, I'd be curious. Because it's like, I'd want to try that. Yeah, Wily Wallaby is really good. I want to try, like, Red Vine's black licorice, but I can never find it. I'm curious. Speaking of things I can never find, I actually found this. I really like RC Cola. I think it's better than Coca-Cola or Pepsi. It's not as strong as Coke. It's stronger than... I would be fine with Bit-O Honeys. I'm curious about that, Nanakit, or Skittles. Yeah, I was gonna say that would work. I'm not a picky man. It's not... It's like a nice in-between, and I don't want to give Coke money, is basically what I'm trying to say. However, the cherry version of RC Cola is fantastic. I have never found it before outside of one place in Phoenix, Arizona, where I went for work, and they had it on tap. Recently, I actually found one in town, and they had a manager special where I could buy 18 cannons of it for $5. And I was like, okay, guess I'm buying this now. And it's good. I think that RC Cola's Cherry is better than Cokes, and I think it's better than Pepsi's. But right, the charity stream. We're gonna talk about that real quickly.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, Link.
Yeah, that would be what that would be what happens here. The exact wrong moment to freeze it on. So Sorry, that was a great scene. The Swedish Fish and Sour Patch Kids? I'd be fine with Swedish Fish and Sour Patch Kids. Trail Mix, maybe? Uwu? Basically, so the charity stream is called Games Done at the Pace We Want. It's kind of a tongue-in-cheek comment about awesome games done quick. It's not meant to be mean. We basically are just trying to show that we're not a speedrun place. We have done speedrunning once or twice there. Find Evan when you get to GothCon. I will definitely find Father Evan when I get to GothCon. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting Father Evan. I don't get to catch his streams as much as I'd like, honestly. Because unfortunately, typically, whenever he starts streaming, it's when I get busy at work. Which is a shame. But basically, Games Done at the Pace We Want is a charity stream where we raise money for Puppy Jake Foundation, not the Puppy Jake Foundation. I've been corrected on that. But Puppy Jake Foundation is a charity organization which goes ahead and raises service dogs for veterans that are in need. So basically, like any kind of veteran, whether it be a support animal or just like opening doors, etc., anything they can do. Punch was in the Air Force, so it's obviously a thing that happens to be very near and dear to his heart. Unfortunately, our veterans kind of get the short end of the stick a lot of the time. So every July 3rd and 4th now, we do two 12-hour streams. We used to do just one straight through 24-hour stream, July 3rd into the 4th. We're too old for that. Can't do that anymore. We're too danged old. We're too danged old. We can't do 24-hour streams anymore. And honestly, doing two 12-hour streams was a lot more fun this year. It made us more refreshed for day 2. It worked out a lot better. He has extended Monday to 3 hours and has added days, so now he's Monday through Thursday. Nice! I'm looking forward to that then, so I can go ahead and catch more of his streams then. Awesome. I do want to watch more of his streams, honestly. Yes, as I was gonna say, and we do love the we love Puppy Jake Foundation. I need to go ahead and message Maggie, which I have not done. She yay sleep indeed. She is the one that we work with each year, and I forgot to message her. I need to go ahead and do that. Chocobo from the hair.
Huh? Hurry to what up? Jeez, someone's had their feathers ruffled.
Did the Chocobo just swear at us? I think we just got sworn at by a Chocobo.
Target's a target.
We need a bit of health. Nani? Omae wa no shinderu.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do want to watch that. I kind of want to get back into Minecraft. I kind of don't. I'm so tired of Minecraft these days, honestly.
Thanks.
I tried playing it when Yenza was playing it, and I'm just so tired of Minecraft. It's...
Thank you.
I don't know. It feels like it's lost its charm to me. But I am interested in watching him build that cathedral, so I will go ahead and watch that. That does sound very cool. I messed up my sleep schedule recently. Highly not recommend. I get that. I get that. Thankfully, while as much as... I hope they re-released Final Fantasy XIII on vinyl, or the soundtrack for Final Fantasy XIII on vinyl. Yeah, I hear that, Cynic. I am very glad that my sleep's... So, what I was trying to say is, as much as my job schedule is annoying sometimes, because, I have to go to bed early, like 10, and wake up about 5 in order to get to sleep in time, or, get to work on time. It does work. I have to go make next to the stream and the kind words. Of course, Nana Kate, you make sure you have a good day and God bless. I'll probably be going for a little bit, to be honest. Probably about another 3 hours. You make sure you have a good day, though, if I don't see you any more. God bless. And once again, good job yesterday, Nana Kate. These majestic yellow birds allow you to cover great one that you could have... Okay. 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 All right.
It's all about how you approach it.
Is it okay if we get close?
Let me on. It's time to go ahead and find stuff. Not interested in any of you, I just want to keep my morale. My Miles morale. That was a bad joke. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Nope, not interested, thank you. Maybe I should look up where all of these hidden items are instead of just flailing about randomly. That's not fun though. Seems like it's bound in except for Chocobo. See, we had a good song for the Chocobo too. Like, this is a good remix, actually, to be fair. This is also a good remix, but we just had a fantastic one. Is this less bouncy? I think that is less bouncy. Hold on. I'm going to cheat. Final Fantasy XIII Chocobo. Dig spots. I don't want to go ahead and go looking. I just want to know where these are. I don't want to do the work, Douglas. I just want to go ahead and get my reward. But we do need to go ahead and go back, because we have already missed a spot. Not surprising. And no, I don't know why I was talking like Mr. Dink. I know Mr. Dink is a running bit on Vinny's channel, but I don't know why I did I don't know why I did an awful Mr. Dink. Oh, there, I just saw it. I don't know why I did an awful Mr. Dink voice for that. I can't trust myself not to get carried away with Slay the Spire at night, or this new one called Knock on the Coffin Lid. Yeah, Slay the Spire is really good. What is Knock on the Coffin Lid like, out of curiosity? Is it similar? I'd assume it is similar to Slay the Spire, then. 1 second. Open image, new tab, because... I am looking forward to actually playing 14 tonight, whether it be on stream or off stream. I have not played it enough. I have done one frontline mission since the new DLC dropped, just because I've been too busy. So I'm actually looking forward to playing 14. I want to continue in the story. I want to go ahead and keep working on my Anima Relic. And I also need to do frontline, just so I can go ahead and get the new mount that dropped. Yes, but with fat budget. Okay. I'm curious then. Because that sounds kind of like it'll also be, I don't think that enemy should have hit me, but whatever. Whatever. Now the morale comes back fairly quickly at the very least. Let's see. Okay. Thought there should be an item here. Hold on a sec. Pretty sure there should be. Very sword driven. Okay. Reminds me a little bit of Dark Dungeon Hades. I think you mentioned that on, was it Sean's Discord or was it the Game of Favorites Discord? Now that you're saying that, you're making me go, didn't you post about that? Two Minar Stones? Okay. There. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, that's what I thought you had. It's like, oh yeah. Alright, we'll definitely have to check that out then, because that does sound very interesting. So it should be like right there. And there should be one like right here, but it's not popping. I wonder why. We have to get a different... No. No, you wouldn't do that, would you, game? No. I can't imagine you'd do that. Let's test this chaos theory. I can't imagine Square would be this stupid. I can't.
Yes, sirree. You're a good joker, aren't you?
Maybe they're not. Feels like it should be close to there. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna check one thing. I have the walkthrough open, so I could just take a look at the walkthrough and be like, maybe there's a set amount of time before they let you go ahead and find it in between. That'd be stupid, but... Okay. Okay, so I guess it's a little random. We gotta start looking for... Okay. So that's fine. It'll pop sometimes, sometimes it won't. We can keep working on, which is slightly annoying. But we can keep working on doing the, other thing. See if we have something pop above our head. We'll go ahead and grab mission 15, which is near here, actually. Okay. There. There's mission 15. Okay. Let me down. Let me down. I'm gonna have to check on Knock on the Coffin lid. Is it available on... What's that thing I'm thinking of? Mobile. That's that thing I'm thinking of. Mobile is a very convenient place for those types of games, honestly. Okay, so there's a quest up there. We gotta get up there. There's an item up here, at least. That's good. Okay, so it looks like the items don't always pop right away. It's a bit annoying, but it's fine. That was a long jump. Another Goblin Chieftain. Okay. You guys aren't having us take out the same Goblin Chieftain, right? Guys, no, this is a different Goblin Chieftain. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure it was not the same Goblin Chieftain, because it's like, really? It's a different one. It is interesting that we're basically doing two Goblin Chieftains back to back, but it's fine. It's not problematic, it's just like, okay, whatever. That's strange. Not what I would do, but... There was one mission in between that was not the Goblin Chieftain, but it is what it is, so... You know, it's... Okay, hold on. This one's probably close. So it could be here. There's 3 locations it could be. Basically. Oh. That was neat that that bird just came along and sideswiped me. It wasn't a bird, but still. There we go. I kind of like how these chocobos look, I'm not gonna lie. That is one magnificent tuft of... What would you call those? Like... Guys, I don't think this is inappropriate, but are these Jewish chocobos? They kind of have the whole... Whatchamacallit's going. I can't remember what they're called at the moment. Once again, not trying to be mean with that, but it's just like that... That's the first thing I think of. Once again, not trying to be mean. Fully want to make that statement. These are some cool looking chocobos. It's just... They're interesting looking, I guess. I like them. I like them a lot. See if there's a way to get up here with this chocobo. Maybe not from this angle. Too foggy. Stop being so foggy. No, don't. Oh, they're there. Okay. Okay, this fight might be... Oh, I should have saved the chocobo. There's items over there. Oh, I'll have to, grab another chocobo then. There's a lot more goblins, actually. Okay. Ruin God does seem to be doing work, admittedly, and I'm okay with that. Why are you not doing more Ruin Guns, though? Like, what happened there, Lightning? We were doing Ruin Guns, and now you're like, nah, I've decided I don't want to do that. Whereas I'm like, no, please do more. We do need to get these goblins down, because, that... I learned my lesson from last time. We gotta knock out the goblins, because otherwise, if we don't, it makes it so the goblin commander in the back just respawns if you take him out first. So take out the goblins, then do the goblin commander, because otherwise, yeah. No goblin enhancement. Pardon me. Actually, see if Kate responded back to me. Do that in a little bit. The more of these goblins we take down, the easier this fight will get. We don't want no silly little goblins here. Okay, which one did you goblin enhance? Hold on. I guess we'll keep working on Goblin F, because I don't know which goblin enhancement got... I don't know which goblin got enhanced. Oh, probably the one that just almost killed Hope, my guess. But Goblin F is almost dead, so... There, Goblin B, quick. No, run away! Alright, as I said, Goblin B has to die. And we're gonna have to figure out which one he just did again. Goblin B has to die, though. And we'll work on another one. As I said, we were taking them out. As I said, oh, it's gonna be another one, yeah. We were taking them out in the proper order, and then I lost track, and I decided to keep focusing down on... That might be game! Yep. Yep. Hope you... And this is why it's a really bad decision. Once again, to make it so that if the main character dies, everybody dies. It was like, no, Hope has life. We have Phoenix Downs. Whatever. I learned my mistake. I gotta make sure to follow whichever goblin gets enhanced. Take him down in time, basically. Slightly annoying, but not the worst. Okay, so the goblin we are already attacking is the one that just got enhanced. We can take him out pretty easily then. As I said, I learned my mistake from last time. I don't think I'm going to give the game a second opportunity to go ahead and trounce me like that. At least I'm going to try not to. That hurt. Now if I get lucky, the goblin enhancement will go onto a goblin I'm already targeting each time, but we'll... Oh, where's that going? It is going on to Goblin A again. Okay. He's already almost dead. Oh, please don't take out anybody. I just need a little bit more damage. Okay, there goes another. Alright, now to make sure to focus. I guess Goblin E is fine for the time being. That could change depending where Goblin Enhancement goes. We'll see. Did not go for Goblin. Let's see. There. Like, having one of these running around is bad enough. Making it so that there's a possibility of two of these guys running around with enhancements? No, bad day. Well, we might have two of these guys running around here in a second, though. But this one's almost done, so... Yes, they just finished them all. Oh, we found the other one right behind me. I'm gonna do this real quick, get some health back. But there's also another thing that we can do with this. Come on, Saz, be a little faster, please. A little faster. That's what I needed. Okay. Now we'll focus down on Goblin F, and this should be fine. Oh, there's another Goblin enhancement, unfortunately. That part is unfortunate, but... what we just did, we might be fine. That Goblin Punch is gonna hurt, but... that Goblin Punch is gonna hurt, too. Alright, Hope, I need you to go ahead and heal, please. Thank you. Another Goblin Punch onto Hope, but Goblin F is down. Now, is Goblin E the right choice? No, Goblin A is. However, haste is... oh, well... guess it doesn't matter either way now. Goblin... oh, pardon me, D. That's not A. Goblin D is going down faster, though, because as I say, having haste on, unsurprisingly, does happen to be a big help. There's the Goblin Punch coming, that's gonna hurt. Please, Hope, heal now. Hope, I need you to heal. There you go, okay. I was gonna say, Hope? Hope, don't be a dope. Give me heals. Alright, at this point we should have it. So I do want to get a little less tall of a monitor arm, or camera arm. I think it's a little too tall. I'd like to bring it down, but I don't have the money at the moment, so I'm going to wait a little bit before I do that. Basically, I just want to get some stuff paid off. Could I technically buy it at the moment? Sure, but the adult thing is just wait sometimes. You don't have to go ahead and buy everything right away. As hard as it is to realize sometimes. Let's see what my wife messaged me. If she messaged me. I'm surprised she's not back yet, honestly. She has an hour until Mass, so... I should go ahead and see if my Pokemon cards came today, because I ordered some singles so I could make my deck. Not the best deck, but I enjoy it. Honestly, as long as I get decent hands, it's fine, which, I mean, it's the same for basically any deck. It just seems like on the online app, I typically get poopy hands, which is frustrating, to say the least. Tribal Warfare, so now we need 16. Are you 16? Where? What? Oh. Further down, okay. Oh, we did this one. This is 11. Okay, so where's 16? Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. 16 is... Where is 16? Oh, 16. Okay, I see where 16 is. Interesting. So they make you actually... Okay. I just tried pressing back and the game wouldn't let me. Now, where's the nearest Chocobo? I thought they marked the Chocobos on your map. Huh. Hey, Tom, how are you? Happy Sunday to you as well. How was Mass for you? How's your day been? I guess that's the same thing, but I mean, that's not a bad thing to ask. So. How's your job been going? How's your writing been going? I probably should do a little bit of that, honestly. I'd like to get more damage going, but honestly, the thing is, if we don't heal, people will die, so we do need to go ahead and make sure we get that taken care of. Oh, sounds like the mess was well that we had to go through a downpour there and back. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's been pretty nice here at the moment. Not any rain for a little bit. Admittedly, I like getting rained on, but on the way to Mass is not when I like to get rained on. I'm sorry I had to do that, though. I'm glad that Mass went well. Job is going great. My supervisor is very pleased on the work. I've been promised an increase an hour. Nice! I'm very glad to hear that. It sounds like life is going pretty well for you. My wife might have just gotten home, so I'm going to need to check on her in 1 second if that is the case. Which I am fairly certain that is the case. You gonna Asuna there, Hope? No? Okay. Guess I'll do this then. Asuna. Here. There we go. Like, seriously, Hope, if you're not gonna go ahead and do your job, I guess I'll come in and do it for you. Hope you dope, you gotta make sure you do your job. But, yeah. Oh, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Yes, my book is going through the final step. Nice! Aiming for a February 2025 release. The publisher might make the formal announcement soon. You make sure you go ahead and tag me when that happens, because as I said, I am very interested in that one. I picked up my son some books today, so I'm sure I am always looking for more books for him, so. And as I said, Tom, I'm looking forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. As I said, the Pokemon World Championship is going on at the moment too, which is... I'd like to honestly go to some of where they have those, honestly, to see if I could make it next year. I don't think I could. Considering it'd be my first one, it would be a very unprecedented type of thing. A child. Thank you. I missed him too, but he doesn't need to say that. Did you? Where's the lemonade? Alright, thank you. I appreciate that, Tom. Thank you. Hang on 1 second. I am going to say prayers real quickly. think that's yours, huh? Your Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Bless us, our Lord, for these thy gifts which we're about to receive from thy bounty through Christ, Lord, amen. The souls of the faithful departed, through mercy of God, rest in peace, amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Yeah, my wife should be changing for mass here. I mean, she had a little bit of time. We need a chocobo over here. So I'm going to go ahead and find a chocobo. There is none nearby. That sucks. Oh well. Thank you, dear. He likes being with me when I stream. Oh my gosh, can he stop? Also, can you get me a spoon, please? Hi, buddy. You don't have to repeat yourself.
You understand. You're being dumb.
I know, I know. Nobody's here. Please let me open. What if I run away and come back? What if I go very slowly so he doesn't notice me? Okay, as I say, never mind, he's looking this way. There's a small pot, let's see. What, bud? Thank you. Go on, get ready for mats. You know I'm not. No, that did not work, unfortunately. Okay. What if... That item we might have to go ahead... I'm gonna try walking. Yeah, alright. It was worth a shot. Alright, let's go grab a chocobo. That is a longer amount of time for Shroud than I was expecting, but not that long at the same time, so... Honestly, this should be just the right amount of food for me as well. I was debating if I wanted to do a 6-piece or a 4-piece. We decided to do a Kenya combo, so my wife and I split it. I got the coleslaw, she got the fries. And we both got 3 pieces of chicken. And have a piece of bread, which works out. I've been doing pretty well, honestly. I was a little worried this week because my job was having one-on-ones, which I'll be honest, I don't like one-on-ones. I wish we didn't have to have them, but turns out it's fine. I'm doing my job mostly pretty well. There's a few things I need to improve. Nothing horrible, so I can go ahead and do that pretty easily, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But no, overall it's been pretty good. Thank you for asking, Tom. We did Ragbri 3 weeks ago. That turned out pretty well for the most part. I wasn't able to do quite all of it, unfortunately, because I had a leg injury right before, which is unfortunate, but it does happen, so... Not much I can do about that. But overall, it's been pretty good. Life's been good. While I enjoyed Ragbri, I'm glad to have free time again. That has been something that I've sorely missed, honestly. Oh, that big of a jump, huh? I'm fine with that. I don't know what the clay ring does. We can find out later. There's a fair amount of items up here. Oh, what's going on here? Is this a cutscene? I guess it is.
Huh?
Oh. The cactar.
What's that? Oh! Chill out there, Greenie. Hey now, stop that already. Oh, you asking for it now. All right, that does it. Come here, you. Oh, you think you real hot stuff, don't you? You just wait until next time, big guy. Oh no, head spinning. Don't go hurling now.
Okay, that was interaction.
That thing could grand the pulse right out of us.
It's so big I can't even tell how far away it is.
What do you mean by that comment, Hope?
Aw.
I don't know if I want to try for that cactar or not. I guess I'll try for it. We'll see how this goes. I think it is Libra. Yeah. Alright. Absorb is water, fire is weakness, fair enough. Pardon me. Get a little bit of health in here. Hopefully it doesn't have 1,000 needles.
Thanks.
Probably does, it's cactar. I'd be surprised if it didn't, honestly.
Thank you.
We can do that for a little bit. I would like to get haste going. Haste would be a good idea. Why did I hear a lawnmower for a second? Or I felt like I heard a lawnmower. Seems like I heard a lawnmower, but I don't call it.
Thanks.
Okay, let's use this for a little bit. Does seem like we're doing some decent damage right now, though. I don't think we'll be able to stun it in time, but unless it has a second phase like the behemoths do, I would say that this cactar is royally cooked. But we'll see, I guess. I don't know why they introduced a cut. Oh, we got 5 for it too. Okay. That's not bad precision points either. No spoils, but... Okay, then. Is this number 16? This might be. It is, okay. We're dealing with the Sahagan again. Okay. Why are we flip-flopping between... Whatever. It's not really that big a deal. It's just like, but why? So if it's the Sahagan, it's probably... Interesting. Yup. I'm back here. Okay, whatever. I do not wish to go down. Not at the moment, at least. That's a pretty big boy, I'm not going to deny that. Doesn't look like there's anything down there. Oh. Hell, I spoke too soon. There's definitely something down there. Yeah, I think I know where it is. Just my luck. There we go. There's dig number 3. It works for me. I'm fine with finding more. I just was not wanting him to be that close, honestly, but it's fine. Okay, so oh, we can save. All right, I wasn't sure. Feel my chicken cat? No, kitty. That is my pot pie. Not pot pie, but you know, memes. Get away from my chicken. Boy. Not yours. Knocking my chicken on my nice suit jacket. Good jerk. I love you, but not your chicken. You are a cat. Meow meow. Okay. There's... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. There's no... Okay. Not interested in you currently. Is that another cactar? It is. I guess I should look up what the point of the cactars is. Hold on. I'm gonna look up what the point of the cactars is. Huh. That's not something I was expecting to see, not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Seems like it's just an enemy that's fairly strong, but it's a... Okay. Sounds good, hey Philly. I appreciate the lurk. How are you doing? I mean, you just said you were gonna lurk, but I'll ask anyways. Hope you're having a good day. God bless, and I hope you had a good mass. Sorry about that. I was reading some information, so I was not trying to be rude. And if I didn't say it, thank you for the lurk. I think I said it, but I can't remember half the things I do say, honestly. Not intentionally, of course, but a lot of these over here. These are probably the ones that are for later, which is fine. Pardon me. I should give Payphilly a shout out. Let's say she streams too. Oh, that should be really nice. Okay. Oh, for Sea of, not Sea of Stars, but what?
That was funny, he says. Or she says.
This game.
Whatever.
Sea of Thieves, there we go.
Couldn't tell.
I got there eventually.
You know, she'd got so far, I should have. Are we turning? Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't played Sea of Thieves in a while, honestly.
One's dead. I don't know where the other one is. On
Two
the
are
wheel?
dead.
It's on the
other
wheel.
one's on the wheel.
They have. Oh, they got water bad because I see
killed the
rats.
third one on the
No
wheel!
way! I saw that,
Oh, nice.
dude.
I missed what happened, but I'm glad. I was focused on the mask being tilted. So I missed what happened, unfortunately, which was my fault. Oh, so I should took that off because I was drinking from something. The ship there came in while we had just sold and tried to shoot. Oh, nice. Just did not go down okay for the. Hey, I mean, if they just came in while you were selling, like they were obviously trying to get the jump on you. It's like, no, not today. Nice try. It sounds like they got their comeuppance, honestly. Ooh, dig spot. Give me 1 second. I gotta. That would sync. You synced like 2 more times. Nice. It was weird. They just came. I mean, that does happen, honestly, because it's like I'll be honest. I would probably do something similar. Where it's like, they killed me. Now I want revenge. And eventually, they probably went, oh, it's not happening. So I do understand, honestly. Not saying I'm proud of those moments, but I do understand. Where you get too stubborn.
Vanille?
No.
Yeah, that's a good boy. Don't get mad. Hi. You're not mad, are you?
Furious.
Wait. I just need.
What are you doing? Stop that!
All right. Sorry about that. No hard feelings, huh?
Did Vanille just go cow tipping?
Think they'll mind if I pet him?
Almost wish I were a part of the flock.
Almost enough to make you wish for a nuclear winter. Not actually. That is one very floofy ram, I agree. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so this should be up here. Okay, I think I see where it should be on the map. Yep, there it is. Okay. So I'm gonna be honest, I have the dig chart up for where to dig for this. I just don't want to go ahead and guess and be like, oh, is this where I dig? I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody have time for that. I just want to go and know where to dig. I just walk around. Oh, okay. Sounds great. I appreciate you too. Hey, Philly. Have a great day and God bless. Thank you for the lurk. Of course, Dave, I'm always glad to do it. I like helping out friends, and especially because it's like, yeah, I like helping out friends and, you know, other Catholic streamers.
Man, this is too much work.
Always glad.
Stay down.
Oh, shield.
Time for another approach.
Oh wow, that hurt. To be honest, was not expecting him to hurt that much. I mean, he was a big enemy, but it's like, I mean, you know. Okay. Let me try this a little differently then. I do have a plan. Don't know how well it'll work.
Thanks.
I am going to try. Yeah, Sasuke needs help. Oh, never mind. Keep your cat, just go away. You won't get yelled at if you go away, I promise. Alright. We gotta start taking out some of these little ones at the very least. They're too far in the way. Oh, wow. Alright, so this is a very annoying enemy. Fascinating. Alright. Let's say we were buffed a little bit, not as much as I would like. I was like, okay, I guess this is a come back and do later type of thing, which fine. I can do that game. I can do that. Like, do I want to do that? No, but, will I do that? Oh, yeah. Not just gonna let me take the item, huh? Alright. Before the shot, I will come back later then. Almost had it. Oh, we should not let them do that. Yeah, go away.
Thanks.
Okay, now we can go ahead and just beat them up. Might have to heal them in a second, but we are doing fire damage, which should go ahead and happen to help. Even though we didn't stagger it last time, I thought we did a fair amount of damage to it. It does have a fair amount of health.
Change of plan. Thank you.
These cactuars are really cute. They're kawaii desu. The health is gonna, well, it's not gonna do that much health, and this cactuar is almost dead anyways. Because honestly, if this cactuar keeps just going back and forth between targets, it'll be fine. And it was. keep open for items, but I'd guess that it's more likely to get items at the higher character levels. If you let it do the dance, it becomes higher. I'm not wanting to do that quite yet. Probably shouldn't whistle. As much as I like to whistle, it probably does not feel good on the eardrums. Not particularly interested at the moment with goblins. Alright, so we do have an item this way. Save point. Oh, I don't know if we can actually go this way currently. That makes it unfortunate, because that means that there's an item that we cannot currently dig up. Which is understandable, but it's still like, oh man. Yeah. Right over there. Oh well. Alright, guess we'll go do the mission then. Probably should spend... Oh, you can't do that while you're on the chocobo. That's a little bit of a weird choice, but okay. I will say the Raisins Cane sauce is really good. They're pretty decent chicken. I don't think they're as good as Chick-fil-A, but their sauce might be better than Chick-fil-A sauce. A very similar sauce as well. So on the bright side, this is basically the second to last mission we can currently do in this area. The next area might actually have some more. We'll see. Not surprised me if the next area did in fact have more. Alright, let's just mount for a second. I think we can take these guys. I want that item. Interesting, it didn't give me the surprise attack, but okay. The big guy is... Oh, that's hurting, actually. Dang. Ow. We do need to get these guys down, though. So to say, with their era attacks, that does hurt a lot. I forgot. I was thinking they were going to work on summons, and there's Arrow, which is indeed a very painful attack. The sooner we get these guys down, the better, because it'll work out more smoothly. Nope, not gonna let you. Nothing personnel, kid. Alright. Nope, not you. Can you, like, stop damaging Hope as soon as we get ready to start assaulting you? It is very annoying. And Hope's dead. Good job, Hope, you dope. I better do this real quick.
Keep the enemy off balance. Stay calm. Change of plan.
Why are you only going after Hope? Like, seriously, what is your major malfunction, enemy? You just hate him that much? What did he do to you? What did he do to you? Riddle me this.
Keep the enemy off balance.
I think I said this last time, but we've definitely fought this enemy before. But this enemy reminds me of the crystal lizards from Demon Souls. Which, once again, I think, as I also said this last time too, an interesting, that's interesting considering that these were both for PS3. I know that Final Fantasy XIII isn't a PS3 exclusive, but it probably, if I had to take a guess, sold substantially better on PS3 instead of Xbox. I could be wrong about that. I mean, I don't know. I would guess that is the case, however. Give me my item. Why I came here. I think Thorin got upset. I didn't share my chicken with him, which, you know, fair enough. All right, understandable. But he's also a cat. So, no. We're on foot again. That's a decent amount of, Crystarian points, so. Medic! We don't really use Ravager Few. This is probably the better choice. Oh, pardon me. Magic isn't something we use super frequently for you, but I do like, taking care of it and working overtime. I won't be able to get all of it, but we can start it. Hero Kill will probably be a very nice addition for you, Saz. Not gonna lie. Now you have more HP, and you'll get more, and then this is almost done for that. Alright. But really not... I have not. Right? Probably because I determined the other ones were more valuable, which, I mean, probably still not a false statement, but... It's like I'm going for the map. Like, listen, strength is not your strong suit. I'll come back for it, just because why not, but it's like, out of these, I'm going for magic first. Not something you well, actually, I don't know. I said I don't like you, Fang, so you get no use. I think that's been it. Missing a strength. Where are we missing the strength, actually? Okay, so we're missing the strength. Wait. Oh! Once again, we don't really use her, but I mean... Yeah, we are, in fact, missing a fair amount for her in terms of that, so okay. In case we ever do use her, it'd be really stupid not to, Oh, too far. Saboteur, probably. Sabotage! Is it? Oh, okay. I was gonna say we're not gonna get it all the way, and I was right. But then it threw me off for a second because I thought we were, but we didn't, which is fine. One should be done for the time being. There we go. Alright, medic is finished. Medic is finished. Ravager. We really not even started Ravager for you? Fascinating. Okay. Wait, hold on. Oh. Oh, that was out. That's fine. Wanted to go this way anyways, because she is more magic-based. So. Yeah, alright, that should be a decent amount of... What if I'll get leveling? When did we forget this one? Have we just not been to the side of the map? Probably. This one looks pretty easy. Guess we'll find out, though. Okay, this one should be fine. I do want to at least get, Mission 17 done, which we will do.
That's how it's done.
I think eventually we're gonna have to start working on actually crafting more stuff, because I know they've had the crafting system available, but it doesn't seem like it's done much, is my personal opinion, but it does seem like it will do more later, which is interesting. If it doesn't do much now, I'll be honest, I'd rather they do restrict that until you get all the items you need, but that's just not how they do it, so it's like, okay. That's how they want it, that's fine. I will be honest, I don't like how this whole map system works. I wish it was just static in one spot and that's it. The cactar. Plan. Yes, plan. Okay. Oops, all plan. I do want that item, so... Even if it's not good, it's still something. That's one plan. The more we level, the more damage we're doing, Slash can take, and that does seem to be happening quite a lot, honestly. Which isn't surprising, but it's just like, yep. I know that these plans, even recently, were being problematic, and now they're mostly not. Like, Hope could still die if I don't heal him, which I'm not going to currently. Just because we are so close to a stagger point, and they're not doing too much damage to Hope, so... Hold on. There we go, as I say. Do attack, so you can launch him, and then you can do Ruin. Silly girl. I wonder if Ruin does that much more damage, that she prefers to use that most of the time, which is interesting. Not problematic, it's just like, There's a lot of plans. Not sure why there's this many plans, but I don't really mind it. If you really want to fight me, Behemoth King, you can. Alright, I'll fight you fully here in 1 second. I'd like to at least get haste going, because it does happen to be that beneficial. Okay. You got haste on everybody. That's at least enough for me to be content for the time being. Probably should get some more heals. Like, he isn't doing anything too crazy, but it's still like, you know, with how much damage he can do with Hurl, I like to go ahead and play it safe, truth be told. But I do also want to make sure I'm doing as much damage as possible, that way we can go ahead and hit his stagger point, and obviously for damage sake, so. I'm just glad that most of them don't die in one hit anymore when the Behemoth King attacks them, because that was very annoying. Go away, cat. It's also nice to know just how easily interrupted this guy is, so, because he does happen to be pretty decent experience now, because, as I said, he can't really kill us in one hit anymore, although that does still hurt. We probably should heal him, just to play it safe. Like, we're probably fine, but listen, do I want to go ahead and have to worry about that? No, not particularly, honestly. I'd rather just go ahead and play it safe and be fine.
Thanks.
Is this cat eating my slaw? This cat is absolutely eating my slaw. I got it. Go on, that's my slaw. Vinny is an absolute menace, and I love him. Oh, pardon me, sorry. Oh. Was that another cactar? No, that was okay. I was gonna say the cactars seem to be actually spawning in now, which is makes sense, but still like, huh. Let's say I didn't even technically have to even do that section where we found the cactars. It just there was items, and then there was the LC stone. So it's like, okay, I'll come over here. So it's interesting that that enemy didn't even spawn originally. Oh right. That's my fault. Wasn't trying to make the poor chocobos suffer. Just accidentally did. Not by much, but a little bit.
Wide open. Out of my way.
Don't know if I should stop that courtship dance or not. Oh, something's definitely hurting though. Ooh, like that is hurting a lot. Please stop with the damage. Thank you, game. Very cool.
No.
Admittedly, that one wasn't going well, but at the same time, that game, that was stupid. That enemy was not originally here. The courtship dance is definitely something we want to focus on. Good to know that, I guess. Hope you better not die. How many of these stupid raptors are there? Hold on. What is going on? I didn't see any courtship dance. Okay. Alright.
No.
I didn't see any stupid courtship dance this time. I assume that my wife's left by now. I should go double check that. She would have told me. 1 second. I need to use the restroom anyways.
Can the big cat be voiced by John St. John Punch? Oh! Oh hey, start streaming and start typing right away. I'm good at this. 1 second.
No, Phil!
Oh no.
Oh, someone nicked my my shell.
I think Punch is gonna beat me because I Oh no!
Did you hit yourself with a banana?
Yes, I did. I don't know how to. Like,
Why?
why can't I? Things. Give me some cutscenes, Guild Wars. I wish to eat chicken wings. Ooh. I'll get that one on too.
Yeah.
May as well. I'll smash any idols I see. I'm Catholic. Get those out of here, man.
I did see Joyful rename his channel, actually, Yogurt, which makes me hope that he has decided to not, in fact, run away from Twitch, or move away from Twitch. There's a difference then running away and moving away. Running away makes it seem like a bad thing, whereas moving away is perfectly within his control, and that's entirely failed. That's actually really cool. No. Get out of here.
Wait, how did you... Phil, did you have a mushroom?
What?
I hit you with the red shell, and the game went, nah, fam. Nah.
You did not hit me with it.
On my... Alright, guys, can somebody clip that for me, please? I'd appreciate it.
It's just Nintendo.
Those only two... No, we got... Yeah, there's those two. Okay. Huh. We'll do that then.
Alright, I'm back. I really should go ahead and get a better BRB screen, honestly. Ooh. Okay. Honestly, probably should just start with this right away. This one is definitely harder than... Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
I don't need to do swamp water, thank you, go away. It does seem like getting rid of the smaller add-ons does happen to help with this fight a lot, probably unsurprisingly, honestly. Courtship dance again. Probably gonna have to go ahead and, Yep. Go away, you little frogs. Honestly, what might be the call here is take all but one of them out, because if we do that, my guess is it probably will have them not decide to go ahead and, summon more in. We need to take out one more after this, which is fine.
Thanks.
See? Still have one of them, but it's not nearly as bad as having, I don't know, 4 of them. Obviously, I know that the enemies can and will go ahead and put more enemies in, but it's kind of annoying when they go ahead and do that so much, and then once you take out one set of ads, it does it again. But it's like, okay, fine, game. I see what you want me to do. You want me to reduce it down to all but one, and then I'll go ahead and... I don't even think we need haste at this point anymore, honestly. If they go ahead and more in, I'll go ahead and do more, but at the moment it's like, okay. Alright, I think we can go to Relentless Assault now and just finish this off. I am ready to finish these guys off. Take a chocobo on the way out, see if we find any more dig spots. Unfortunately, one of the dig spots that I definitely found, I can't access at the moment because I put it behind a wall. So it's like, okay. Guess I'll have to go back for that one later. What mission is it, out of curiosity? Like mission 30? Yeah, mission 30. That's a while away. Okay, so now mission 17 is what we're looking for. Should just be right over here. Yep. Which is the last one we can currently do until mission 18, which is on a different map. Here, Chocobo. Giddy up. I will say, I have no clue why they didn't just make, also 1 second. Why they didn't throw a mission here, so you could teleport here. Considering that there's been 2 missions here now. It's like, guys, what you doing? But whatever, it's fine. I shall live. It's perfectly fine. See about going straight down the middle. That does seem to be the way. Okay. Ah, got me. All right. I am looking forward to being done with missions for the time being and actually getting back to the story. Yeah, there's character again. Down there, got it. Okay. Interesting that these two aren't fighting anymore. Wonder why. Oh. These two are. That's free experience. We'll do that here in a second. Alright. Where is it? I am too. How are you doing? I know you've told me how to pronounce your name. I can't remember. Let's see. Vlad William. Corvus, that's right. Sorry, it's like, I know you've told me. It's like, I gotta think about starting to play 13. Don't know if I would be enjoyable. I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy XIII, 8, 9, 10. I'm trying to think. I don't like 7. I'll be honest. I personally think it's the weakest in the franchise. And 13's the second weakest. But I do like 8, 9, and 10. I don't know, as I say, for those that like 7, probably wouldn't like this, is my guess. 13 isn't bad, but it plays very differently from the rest of them. And I think that's probably the biggest problem. Honestly, right there. Most people do like 7, but I don't find 7's story to be that compelling. The gameplay is fine. But a lot of the times what I play an RPG for is the story, of course. So it's like, and once you know the history of 7, in my opinion, if you like Xenogears, I should say, it makes you go, yeah, this is just Xenogears but worse. And Xenogears was a fantastic game, so. As I said, the gameplay for 7, however, is good, and it's not meant to be, like, pooping on anybody's opinion. I'm trying to think. So I personally am enjoying 13 more than I was expecting, Vlad. But I can't guarantee you will enjoy it. I think it does get a little bit too much of a bad rap. Is it a hallway simulator for way too long? Oh, absolutely. I'm not going to deny that at all. But as of the moment, story-wise, it's pretty enjoyable. My first was 1080 Remastered, and that got me on my journey. I can understand that. My first was probably Final Fantasy I. But not the original. The Game Boy Advance port that had 1 and 2 in it. It was probably 1 and 2 was my first. And then Final Fantasy IV became my favorite, because they ported that to Game Boy Advance. Final Fantasy V is now my favorite, but it took me a while. It does have some of the best graphics for a PS3 game, you're absolutely right. And Final Fantasy IV was my favorite for a while. I got that on my PS3. Yeah. The Origin's pretty nice, honestly. I don't remember it. Origins had Dawn of Souls, though, because, as I say, the Game Boy Advance version had a bonus endgame area for Final Fantasy II, where you got to play as the people that died from Final Fantasy II and one more, basically post-game type of scenario. I actually appreciate it. Yeah, and that makes sense. So honestly, you might enjoy this, Vlad. There are some definite criticisms for 13, honestly. Always go on for way too long, but overall I am enjoying the characters. That might change later. Tell me this is the PS3 downloadable game? I don't know if that is, honestly. I was gonna say, I think Dawn of Souls is Game Boy Advance exclusive, and it has been for a while, which is weird. I'm gonna look it up real quickly. Dawn of Souls F2. I think it's Game Boy Advance exclusive. Let's see. I could be wrong. Changes and extras. Let's see. Bonus dungeon titled Soul of Rebirth. It's a good way to... Okay. Let's see. So, is that available? Okay, so it does look like Soul of Rebirth is available in all subsequent versions of the game, except for the Pixel Remaster. So it should be on the Origins version of Final Fantasy 1 and 2, then. Also, the PSP version would be my guess. Let's say, it's hard to tell sometimes, because... honestly, Square is really weird about it sometimes. See, that's why I love the leveling. That's why I love Final Fantasy II, of course. The leveling and stat system is weird, but once you know how to break it, the game just falls apart. In the best possible way. It is a little counterintuitive that you have to start hitting your own people. That way you can start buffing their HP and their weapon stats and their strength. But at the same time, it kind of makes more sense. It's like, if all the enemies around you are too weak, who else are you going to start fighting except for yourself in sparring? Nice. Let's say that's pretty far into it then. I was going to say you got a little bit further, but not like a crazy amount further. Left up into a tornado. Yeah, just double check. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're in the end game. I'd say you got that. And you probably have... you have to do that. You have 2 long dungeons, if I'm remembering correctly. After that. Yeah, I was gonna say, most people, after they play Final Fantasy II for the first time and realize they can just start hitting themselves, break the system, and it's both beneficial and negative, I would say would be a best way to put it, because it does make it so your life goes a lot easier, but it does also make it a lot more boring, and I don't deny that. Also, one second. Over there, okay. Not too far from here, actually. I was gonna say, if you don't like being bored, I can definitely understand that. It's like that you kind of gotta find the right balance. That can be very hard. Ah, yeah, stone can be really annoying, honestly. I can understand that. And it can't, yeah, as I say, I think there's 1 or 2 stats you can't level by smacking each other, if I remember correctly. For the most part, you can, but I think there's like one thing, and it's like, I can't remember what that is now. Blanking what it is. Not HP, it's not strength. Yeah. Can't remember what it is now. Stone is very annoying, though. I don't disagree with that. Stone is always annoying. Alright, let's do it. There it is. Actually, that's not the one I wanted. Head spin does hurt. Don't like that. So we gotta cure real quick. We'll do this for a little bit. Get everybody more buffed. The head spin did hurt a lot there. That still hurts. Okay. We will go ahead and swap back for a second just so that Hope can get his health up, because he is definitely the most vulnerable one here, so. So what is that? Do not like that at all. Blocking again? Don't like that. Alright. I'll never understand what they mean with their levels, honestly, because it's like, what do you mean by level 10? I do enjoy 13, but it is definitely a weird entry. But yeah, I played a majority of the Final Fantasy games. I played 1 through 7. I need to finish 8 and 9. 10 I've basically beaten. I just need to finish it off. I kind of want to play 11. I kind of don't, just because I already have one Final Fantasy MMO I'm already playing. 12 I need to play. 13, obviously I'm playing now. 15 I need to play. And 14 I play. 16 I'm waiting to be available elsewhere aside from just PlayStation 5. And I don't know where the next set of missions is, but we can find out. That's the last mission here, so I'm gonna go ahead and find out where mission 18 is, honestly. However, I think we can finally continue with the story again, which is nice. Apparently mission 18 should be basically unmissable. It looks like the next couple missions are basically on the way, which is how I prefer it. We'll go ahead and see how true that is, because hopefully that is the case, because that will go ahead and make life a lot easier. We'll have to come back here later for more missions anyways, and we gotta dig some more. I just currently can't do mission 30, so there's no reason for me staying here. Ah, there's an item there, so I'll have to fight at least 2 of you. I am not doing that yet. You guys kicked my butt last time pretty thoroughly, so it's like, oh, I'll be back. These 2 should be fighting again. I could fight the Behemoth King. I'm not gonna. I might fight the Cactuar, though. Those are good experience for how easy they are. And apparently there's an item that they can drop, which I'd like to acquire, so... That'll work for the time being, so we can at least, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thanks.
I say I do need a little bit of help, or health there, help, please. He got there eventually. He got the memo. Yeah, as I say, I'll let you keep casting a little bit more there, Saz. Not doing bad damage at the moment, not doing as much as I'd like, but it's like, you know, this is accept. Like, if you could start focusing on other people, though, you don't have to give all the like, listen, Saz, me do physical, you and Hope do not physical, magic, there we go. Brain, no, worked good there for a second. The point being here, Saz, do the elements that work, make the most sense. Applying fire magic, that's fine, that makes sense, considering the Cactuars are weak to fire. No problem with that, but it's like, just do the thing. They do start taking a lot of damage, which I am okay with. So you're gonna keep spreading your kicks around evenly, I'm okay with that. Honestly, if we knew that we could do that with the big Cactuars, I would do that for sure, because apparently they kick 3 times in a row, which kicks do decent damage, but I'll just come back later, I guess, and work on them. Don't know what else to say, really, in regards to that. Pardon me. I will fight these guys again just because it's free real estate. Why would you not fight these guys when it is free real estate? You get an item, you get free experience, what's not to like? Well, he's gonna transform, which is fine. We can launch him into the air. Oh, we can't. Oh, there. I was gonna say we can't launch him into the air, but no, we can't. The game's just like, eh. You gotta wait till he finishes his transformation. Maybe you just have to do multiple launches since, you know, just happened again. Which I don't think I've ever... 3 launches, wow. I don't think I've ever seen the game need you to do that many launches in order to propel him skyward. Or propel an enemy skyward, not him specifically, but... What do you mean he did 3,000 damage with 1 hit, game? I have questions. Mainly, what? Like, he should not do 3,000 damage with 1 hit, game. I'm going to just make that very clear here. Come on, he should have launched. He should have launched game. Well, at least he launched that time. Oh man. Let's go in the air. Thunder is fine as long as you don't do it to us. Nope, you stay away from us. Like seriously, no. Don't you get anywhere close to us. Don't really game. You're gonna cheat twice, huh? That's neat. That's neat.
I'm so
Really neat. And seriously, one time when I should have launched him, I was like, no, we're gonna have you not launch him. Oh no. It's like, okay. Very cool of you. Oh. There we go. Now you can die. Assuming that the rest of the team keeps you in the air. Okay. I said it was free experience, and then the game decided, yeah, but what if it wasn't? It's like, okay, thanks. What if you thought it was free experience, but the game went LOL, LMAO? At the very least, we can teleport now between a bunch of this map, so that does happen to be beneficial, actually. Not going to, but I'm going to show that we can. Maybe not a bunch, but we have enough that we can teleport between. That I am glad to have. Probably more medic. Yeah. You could do with more health, as we found out. There's some more health. Aww. Just short. Cura would be nice. Magic would be nice. Well, actually, strength would be nice, but I wanted HP first, because, maybe now Lightning won't die when she gets slapped. How can she slap? How can she slap? How can she slap? Honestly, that guy, I kind of feel bad for. He was put into a bad situation. They did him dirty. For that whole thing. Okay. Not really much else for you here, Saz, honestly. We will do that just because it's like, well, what else do you really have currently? I guess we'll work on this for the time being, which is... okay. Medic has been... yep, okay. Synergist... I don't want you to go with Ravager, I think. Is Synergist almost done? About the same amount of done, honestly. Yeah, we'll do Ravager. Strength we can come back to later, because it's like, ah, yeah, strength. It's surely what we need on this character. I mean, to be fair, it can be beneficial. I'm just being funny. Or attempting to be funny at the very least. Who knows? Maybe I'm not being funny. I do want water to go. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't know if we'll have enough. That's fine. I think we were working on Commando. There's Blind Side. Then I think it was... I thought it was Power Side. Blind Side, Power Side! No, no. Don't ask. Don't ask. I'm not sure what I'm doing most of the time. I was gonna say some of the time. That is not true. Most of the time, however, is. Again, don't really need strength. I'll come back for that, but it's like, that's not my first focus here, game. Thank you. And then it makes you go into strength anyways. Lovely. Alright, we almost got fire. I got... But now we can actually continue the game! Hooray! I'm actually looking forward to that. We've been doing enough streams where it's taken forever to get back to the story, because it's like, I want to do all the missions. There's an achievement for it.
There's a way through here.
Truth be told, I don't see any reason why not to do them. You get items, you get experience. It seems to be generally worth it. And for the most part, when the game doesn't decide to slap you down, it's getting easier. Except for when the game decides, nah, Behemoth King slap. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, boss. Okay, boss. But it is what it is. Sarah, whatever will be, will be.
This does not bode well.
Yeah, I mean, listen, with how many missions we did, Saws, it's fine. We're fine. Like, we've mostly gone ahead and leveled up everything that we currently can that is advisable. Do we have a bunch of other stuff that we can level later? We do. However, that stuff costs stupid amounts, and we're going to go ahead and level the better stuff first. Why would we not?
Keep an eye on the shadows.
An item up there. I guess we'll go ahead and find out how prepared we actually are. Oh, excuse me. The arrow. Yeah, I was gonna say that's looking pretty good. Not gonna lie. I honestly thought we would have found more of their weaknesses by now, considering we've struck them with... There we go, okay. Obviously we could have delivered. How goes the not-so Final Fantasy? Hey! Most Final Fantasies, father! It's the Final Fantasy of that world. 13's a really bad example of that, because we have 13.2 and 13.3. Final Fantasy Lightning Returns. But they're usually the Final Fantasy of that world. However, 13 throws that out of the water, a few others do. And it's not going so bad. We finally finished all the missions we currently can do. How are you, Father? How was Mass for you today? What does Stagger Lock mean? Prevent staggering of enemies. Why would I want that? That sounds awful. But it's going pretty well, honestly. I was very glad to be finished with missions for the time being, because it looks like... So for the first 17 missions, there was a lot of bouncing around on the map, so you had to go back and forth between a lot of places. And we do technically have a teleport now. However, that teleport is very limited in its abilities. You receive a dad and get full communion with the church and confirm him. Nice! That's amazing! I'm glad to hear that. Our confirmation saint's feast day was today? Actually, I need to find that out. When is that? Hold on. But we celebrated today, so we did a we had different readings, so I'm trying to say. I talk the good English. ABC ended August 20th, so it looks like his feast day is in 2 days. If I'm reading this correctly. No, 21st of August. Okay. Interesting. St. Pius X for clarification, instead of just going ahead and be like making you guess. It's like, oh, which saint is that? I'll just tell you. It's St. Pius X. The feast day was coming up, so yeah. And I'm glad. Father did announce that they're bringing back, I did not like that thunder noise. That was too much. I don't know about it if it was the same for you. That was a little too much there. Most of the time, the thunder noise isn't that big a deal. However, I think we're a little close to the, that one was not great. We will have more daily mass times, is what I'm trying to say. Unfortunately, I still can't make most of them. I can make Monday and Tuesday, but they're doing later. They're doing evening daily mass on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 5:15. I work until 6, so unfortunately for me, I still don't get to go to daily mass except for on Monday and Tuesday. But it's something, and I'm glad to have it. And technically, we're also getting more confession times, is what I'm hearing, because it looks like. 1 second. They're saying they should have more confession times at least once the first Friday of every month. So I'm looking forward to that too, actually, because the game wants us to go this way. I mean, we'll do that eventually. We'll probably have to come this way too eventually, but it's like, yeah, why not explore? Yes, so I'm glad for that. Everything's coming up Millhouse. You gotta get these guys down fast, because otherwise they explode. They blow up! I would say we've probably... Now, admittedly, while I was complaining about having to do all those missions, I will say we've probably leveled to the point where the game, I wouldn't say is easy mode, but is easier now. Which I'm fine with. I have no problems with that. Surprised that these guys have not blown up yet, because all the other bomb-like enemies have exploded, so... I'm not complaining, mind you. Merely observing. I mean, something bad probably is about to happen. This is an RPG. You gotta have your conflicts in order for the story to be entertaining for people. Ugh. Camera too close again to this noise source. Ugh. Like, most of the time I don't mind that lightning, but when the camera's hits the sky like a big pizza pie, That's a dead eardrum. Oh no. Anyway. I mean, probably. Listen, I'm saying oh no anyway, and we haven't even started to fight this guy yet. I don't want Wrecking Ball, not until I'm more healed, thank you. Okay, we gotta get some more health. Okay, let's go back to boosting, and we'll probably be fine. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay. Swap here so we can have Hope heal us as this guy does damage us. Fine game, I will go ahead and do something just so as to speed this up a little bit. What's he weak to? Oh, weak to nothing. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. He might take half damage, but the sooner we stagger him, the better. There comes the fire attack again. Time to heal it off again. And there's the fire attack again. I'm intrigued by the fact that the game does have enough recognition that as long as lightning is close to the Juggernaut, the fire won't damage her because the fire is coming from the hands as opposed to anywhere else. It's like, okay, you know what? That's actually pretty neat. I'm going to be honest. The game does not get enough recognition in the good qualities that it has. A lot of games would just say, eh, too bad. Although this time the game has proved me wrong. I guess is... Oh, it's still halved. Interesting. Okay. However, we can wail away at you at the moment, so... It does happen to be enjoyable that now we can wail away at him. We better do as much damage as we can at the moment so we can get him back to that as quickly as possible. Probably 2 more salvos of stagger, which is acceptable. Not preferable, but is what it is. There comes the fire attack again, just as I was working on dealing more damage to him. That's alright. Well, oh, it didn't hit anybody this time. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, may as well stay here, but the game proved me wrong, and I'm okay with this. It has to have been one of the animals. I was gonna say, there's no way my family's back from mass already. I went to mass in the morning for clarification. My wife was picking up our son because he was at the grandparents for the weekend, so I do want to clarify that. Why are you not healing Hope? Why did you not heal Hope? Like, Lightning, seriously, what was your plan there? Or did you have none? Also, dang it, we... Hope dying set everything up. Dang it, Hope! Admittedly, dang it, game is more accurately, because, like, Hope should not have died there. I mean, this enemy isn't really difficult, more so just tedious. So hopefully he's worth decent experience slash items. That'd be nice. Hopefully the item he's guarding is decent. We'll find out. Honestly, with Bar Fire, his damage doesn't do too much. Wrecking Ball is probably his most dangerous attack, assuming it connects, of course. And I love when it doesn't. Okay, so we can't launch you while you're... I don't like it, but it does make sense. We can't launch you while you're in a stuck attack like that. There we go. As I said, I just want to launch him, game. Please let me send him to the stratosphere. Fly him to the moon, so we can smack him down from Jupiter and Mars. In other words, want to kill the enemy. In other words, this is a really bad time for all the boosts to be running out. I mean, we can get them back, but still, like, this is awkward timing for these boosts to be running out. But it is what it is. But, I mean, this guy's almost dead. As I said, he hasn't really been bad, just long and tedious. Now, maybe if we hadn't done all of the, all the side quests, this guy probably actually would be hard. Not gonna lie. But we deal more damage, we can take a fair amount of damage. And we have a lot of abilities that we would not have had before we did all these side quests, so... Haste just dropped. I'm considering... Yeah. Do this for a brief second, just so we can get haste at the very least. Because haste happens to be way too beneficial. Like, all of them are beneficial, but haste in particular is too beneficial due to just, the fact that it lets you attack so much faster, and one of these days he'll launch into space. There we go, I was gonna say... Took a little bit. Also, the game kind of denied me a smite, which that fight could have been over a while ago if it had not denied me that smite, but whatever. Score is 0. Not very many Christian points. That's fine, whatever. As I said, it wasn't hard, it just took a long time. An item over here, hopefully it's good. Platinum Bang, actually. Also, there's a... Okay, there's a quest over here that we cannot currently access. So we'll have to come back for that later, which is fine, not a problem. I remember it's here. Platinum Bangle. You have a Platinum Bangle. Honestly, you probably need the Platinum Bangle the most. Physical wall 10. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly. Do I want any of them to die? No. Is Lightning the most important? Because if she dies, then we have to go ahead and retry? Yes. Which is, once again, I know I've said it before, you guys have probably heard me say it many times at this point. Especially when we've been doing Persona 3, which we will get back to next year. I hate that if the main character dies, it's game over. It's a really stupid mechanic. 13 at least is nice enough to be like, okay, you can retry. But it is one of the weirdest choices for a video game I think I've seen, honestly, because it's like, are you saying that the other characters are brain dead and can't figure out how to go ahead and use one of the revive spells or revive items? Maybe. But it's just annoying. Now, admittedly, will that always happen to be the case where that could have saved you? No, but it's often enough where it's like, why?
Just another battle.
Honestly, once we get back to where the story is taking place, I probably should go ahead and work on leveling again, because it seems like we're getting enough Crysterium points that it's working out pretty well. As I said, I will not use the alternative name for it. That's not happening. Bad plan. Honestly, with the Pokemon World Championship was this weekend, I have not seen any footage from that yet. I definitely want to check the card game. I still like the video games, but I'm much more into the card game these days, as I'm sure you probably can tell. We'll wait one more enemy encounter before we do that. I know I saw who won the card game this year. I can't remember his name at the moment, but I am wanting to actually participate in some tournaments that are, like, not local, like ones that actually contribute towards going towards Worlds. Do I think I'd get there? No. But, I mean, I'd like to compete. It'd be fun. So hopefully I can next year. I should look up, actually, Pokemon Born of Mint. Let's see if we can play Pokemon events. Yep. I just want to find the locations, please. Oh, maybe for 2025. Oh, well, these guys aren't killing us currently, but I probably should be paying a little more attention.
Thanks.
They haven't posted the 2025 schedule yet. I thought they had, but I mean, considering it just ended yesterday, that does make enough sense. I'm sure I can find it later. Even with your boost, this is pretty smoothly. Like, we're not going to get a good rating because I did not happen to attack the right targets first, obviously, but this is fine. The cat is fine, too. Yeah, as I say, was not expecting good results. 2025 Pokemon Championship update. Alright, maybe this is what I'm looking for. It's just easier for me to find on my phone for some reason. Just tell me where they are. There we go. Like, I'm sure there'll be more. Looks like we only have up until December at the moment. Let's see. Ontario. Toronto? No. Not interested. Too far. Sacramento? Too far. Kentucky? No, GothCon is the week after. Otherwise, I might consider the Kentucky one. Baltimore? No, I need to save money. I'm more interested in what comes after December, honestly. I'd like to know where those will be, because I know they've been in Wisconsin once. Wisconsin would be a nice one. Chicago wouldn't be bad for me either, so... I'm currently waiting. Not gonna be enough. Yeah, that's fine. Admittedly, I do need to do more of the local tournaments, too. I am going to be doing here over Labor Day weekend. I don't know if it technically is qualified, honestly. They're trying to be. It's a local one in where my parent-in-laws are, so... I still like them, though. I don't need strength currently. Oh, am I on Synergist? That's because I finished Ravager. Okay, never mind. About to say, ooh, don't want to be there yet, but no, this is fine. A cat is fine too. Bravery would be good. I think I said Bio would be good. I meant to say Bravery would be good, but... You know, I guess however it goes is how it goes. Yeah, I may as well finish off because roll levels are beneficial, so. Sentinel is done. Saboteur. I guess I should have mentioned to the other person earlier who was asking me how I like 13. Since they mentioned specifically they did enjoy 8. That has to be the animals again. I was gonna say it's... I go through... Was it a short mass? Guess I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here because that sounds like they're actually home now. Want to spend time with my family since they've been gone for the weekend. So I'm going to... Hi, buddy. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna get to a save point. Get to a save point and spend time with them. We will do reading today, though. I actually want to go ahead and get into reading some Chesterton on stream. However, in order for me to start reading Chesterton on stream, it means I actually have to finish the other books we've started. So, we're gonna do that. I like to call this the modern Chesterton look. I don't know how much people would agree with it, but I do like this look, actually. I think this is my official stream outfit from now on. I like it. Maybe something different for special occasions. The hat, obviously, as I say, people know that I like the cowboy hat, but I like this outfit. I do. I'll be honest. They had a lunch today for the feast day, which, you know, that makes sense. I wore this outfit hoping people would ask me about it so I could advertise the stream a little bit. I didn't. Nobody asked, which is fine. This isn't like a crazy outfit, though. It's perfectly fine. It's just a little out there. I don't want to be, like, too far out there, I guess. Okay. Oh, there's a save point right there, but we're gonna get a cutscene first. I could tell because there was an exclamation point.
A Grand Pulse Fal'Cie made this path.
Yep. I bet it's off digging more tunnels right now.
They seem different from all the Fal'Cie we've seen on Cocoon, you know? It's like they just plow through, without caring what happens around them.
That's true. Then again, we were able to build our village on land cleared by Fal'Cie. We lived alongside them, just like you do on Cocoon.
Oh yeah, this is just like Cocoon.
In a world this big, who knows what we'll find?
The Mahabara Subterra. I'm hoping we find more missions, because now I'm kind of wanting them, not gonna lie. You give me 17 missions and I go clear them all, and then you don't give me any missions. Now I've got a little bit of mission, progression? I don't know.
Little discretion never hurt nobody.
We're not gonna have a little discretion, Siles. We're gonna beat them up. Not at the moment. We're gonna save. This is at my family's home. I am curious. Don't look like there's any... Okay. It's still dormant. Okay. Honestly, though, it is nice to be hitting the story again. This is like, this is taking a substantial amount of time. It is nice to be back. I probably will be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy XIV, is my guess. But I'm gonna have to do it after my after my wife comes home, because he is grounded at the moment and he knows he can't watch video games or any of that. So we are going to the zoo, which I know sounds a bit contrary to the whole he grounded thing, but I don't want to go ahead and make it so he has nothing. Plus, we did just pay for the zoo for a year, along with the science center. It's like I want to make sure we get our money's worth. So. I think it's been a while since we read from the Catechism of the Catholic Church. I don't know what he's talking about. I'll ask my son what he's saying thank you for in a little bit. Might be the books. So yeah, let's go ahead. We will read from the Catechism, 4 pages. We'll see who we're gonna raid after. Who we're gonna raid after that. Sort by for you. No, I just want. Nope, none of that. I just want following. Okay. I think most of the people I typically happen to stream. I don't know this person very well. There's one person on here that I've been following. And I think that's because of Tony. One second. Okay. Yeah, I guess, yeah, we'll go ahead and then we'll wrap up with our normal, as I said, we're getting back into this. I mean it this time, because I've been bad, naughty, mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. I do actually want to get back into reading. We're very close to being done with the Catechism. We're on page 546 out of 680? No, a little more than that. 690. So, I mean, that doesn't sound like we're very close, but considering, obviously, we were 550 pages in, basically, and have 150 to go, that's not too bad. So, then tomorrow we'll read about Paul of Tarsus, because as I said, I'm getting back into this. I want to actually read more Catholic books on stream so we can learn more theology, we can learn more about the Catechism, so we can learn how, why we do the things we do, etc., etc. I do want to be better. I want to go through it with you guys. So, we're actually getting back into it. I'm being serious. I'm putting my foot down. Enough is enough. This has got to stop. The stopping of the stopping has to stop, so we have to start. Anyways, let's get into this before I go ahead and distract myself more by talking more. For those that follow along, we'll be going from paragraph 2266 to 2277. The efforts of the state to curb the spread of behavior harmful to people's rights and the basic rules of civil society correspond to the requirements of safeguarding the common good. Legitimate public authority has the right and the duty to inflict punishment proportionate to the gravity of the offense. Punishment has the primary aim of redressing the disorder introduced by the offense. When it is willingly accepted by the guilty party, it assumes the value of expiation. Punishment, then, in addition to defending public order and protecting people's safety, has a medicinal purpose as far as possible. It must contribute to... Punishment, then, in addition to defending public order and protecting people's safety, has a medicinal purpose, as far as possible, it must contribute to the correction of the guilty party. Assuming that the guilty party's identity and responsibility have been fully determined, the traditional teaching of the Church does not exclude recourse to the death penalty. See, this is a little bit out of date, because that has changed lately. Not fully, so I actually would be curious if this is the only possible way of effectively defending human lives against an unjust aggressor. Never mind, maybe I'm wrong. I should probably actually finish reading the paragraph we're on. If, however, non-lethal means are sufficient to defend and protect people's safety from the aggressor, authority will limit itself to such means, as these are more in keeping with the concrete conditions of the common good and more in conformity with the dignity of the human person. Today, in fact, as a consequence of the possibilities which the state has for effectively preventing crime, by rendering one who has committed an offense incapable of doing harm, without definitively taking away from him the possibility of redeeming himself, the cases in which the execution of the offender is an absolute necessity are very rare, if not practically non-existent. I would agree for the most part, honestly. My main thought would be what they're going to do once they get out of prison. However, we are supposed to give them, as it did just say, and I guess it more so depends truly what they do while in prison. Because if they show no signs of remorse, that obviously is probably not going to help, but they can't always repent in their last moments, and they can change their lives around too. So it's kind of a hard situation, but I do understand it. That doesn't mean that they should not go ahead and serve the time, however, if they did do something wrong. Because, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so intentional homicide. The fifth commandment forbids direct and intentional killing as gravely sinful. The murderer and those who cooperate voluntarily in murder commit a sin that cries out to heaven for vengeance. Infanticide, fratricide, parricide, and the murder of a spouse are especially grave crimes by reason of the natural bonds which they break. Concern for eugenics or public health cannot justify any murder, even if commanded by public authority. The fifth commandment forbids doing anything with the intention of indirectly bringing about a person's death. The moral law prohibits exposing someone to a mortal danger without grave reason, as well as refusing assistance to a person in danger. The acceptance by human society of murderous famines without efforts to remedy them is a scandalous injustice and a grave offense. Those whose usurious and avaricious dealings lead to the hunger and death of their brethren in the human family indirectly commit homicide, which is imputable to them. Unintentional killing is not morally imputable, but one is not exonerated from grave offense. If, without proportionate reasons, he has acted in a way that brings about someone's death, even without the intention to do so. Abortion. Human life must be respected and protected absolutely from the moment of conception. From the first moment of his existence, a human being must be recognized as having the rights of a person, among which is the inviolable right of every innocent being to life. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, and before you were born, I consecrated you. My frame was not hidden from you when I was being made in secret, intricately wrought in the depths of the earth. Ever since the first century, the Church has affirmed the moral evil of every procured abortion. The teaching has not changed and remains unchangeable. Direct abortion, that is to say, abortion willed either as an end or a means, is gravely contrary to the moral law. You shall not kill the embryo by abortion and shall not cause the newborn to perish. God, the Lord of life, has entrusted to men the noble mission of safeguarding life, and men must carry it out in a manner worthy of themselves. Life must be protected with the utmost care from the moment of conception. Abortion and infanticide are abominable crimes. Formal cooperation in abortion constitutes a grave offense. The Church attaches the canonical penalty of excommunication to this crime against human life. A person who procures a completed abortion incurs excommunication. Late sententiae. Gotta learn Latin. I'm pretty sure I slaughtered the second word. Conditions provided by canon law. By the very commission of the offense, and subject to the conditions provided by canon law. The Church does not thereby intend to restrict the scope of mercy. Rather, she makes clear the gravity of the crime committed, the irreparable harm done to the innocent who was put to death, as well as to the parents and the whole of society. The inalienable right to life of every innocent human individual is a constitutive element of a civil society and its legislation. The inalienable rights of the person must be recognized and respected by civil society and the political authority. These human rights depend neither on single individuals nor on parents, nor do they represent a concession made by society and by the state. They belong to human nature and are inherent to the person by virtue of the creative act from which the person took his origin. Among such fundamental rights, one should mention in this regard every human being's right to life and physical integrity from the moment of conception until death. The moment a positive law deprives a category of human beings of the protection which civil legislation ought to accord them, the state is denying the equality of all before the law. When the state does not place its power in the service of the rights of each citizen, and in particular the more vulnerable, the very foundation of a state based on law are undermined. As a consequence of the respect and protection which must be ensured for the unborn child from the moment of conception, the law must provide appropriate penal sanctions for every deliberate violation of the child's rights. Since it must be treated from conception as a person, the embryo must be defended in its integrity, cared for and healed as far as possible, like any other human being. Prenatal diagnosis is morally illicit if it respects the life and integrity of the embryo and the human fetus and is directed towards its safeguarding or healing as an individual. It is gravely opposed to the moral law when this is done with the thought of possibly inducing an abortion, depending on upon the results. A diagnosis must not be the equivalent of death sentence. Agreed. And that is the problem in India, because if it's not a man, a lot of women get killed, unfortunately. And Iceland, Sweden, Greenland, one of those, likes to go ahead and proclaim we have no we have no Down syndrome here because you've killed them all. You're not showing sympathy. You're going ahead and being jerks. More than jerks, but the point being here, it's like, no, yes, because you killed them. Congratulations, you're doing eugenics. Wow, you're Hitler. Not actually Hitler, for clarification, but considering that there's a lot of parallels there, how you go ahead and wipe out somebody, that's what I mean there. For clarification. One must hold as licit procedures carried out on the human embryo which respect the life and integrity of the embryo and do not involve disproportionate risk for it, but are directed towards its healing, the improvement of its condition of health, or its individual survival. It is immoral to produce human embryos intended for exploitation as disposable biological material. Certain attempts to influence chromosomic or genetic inheritance are not therapeutic, but are aimed at producing human beings, selected according to sex or other predetermined qualities. Such manipulations are contrary to the personal dignity of the human being, its integrity and identity, which are unique and unrepeatable. I really should just go ahead and keep reading instead of... I mean, it was exactly what I was saying there, but it's like I should go ahead and just keep doing the thing. Euthanasia. As I say, we're not going to get through all of Euthanasia today. We will have to do that on Tuesday, because tomorrow we're going to read Paul of Tarsus. You can really see my bald spot, can't you? That's fine, whatever. I'm getting bald. Those whose lives are diminished or weakened deserve special respect. Sick or handicapped persons should be helped to lead lives as normal as possible. Whatever its motives and means, direct euthanasia consists in putting an end to the lives of handicapped, sick, or dying persons is morally unacceptable. Thus, an act or omission which, of itself or by intention, causes death in order to eliminate suffering constitutes a murder gravely contrary to the dignity of the human person and to the respect due to the living God, his creator. The error of judgment into which one can fall in good faith does not change the nature of this murderous act, which must always be forbidden and excluded. Alright, and that'll be where we end for today. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to check one more time, see if somebody might have gone live in the amount of time that I've been reading. So I would like to go ahead and raid into somebody, but let's go ahead and check. I just don't know Ambrose Elden very well. That's my main thing, and it's not him. I'd just like to get to know him better. I'll have to go ahead and check him out more. Maybe ask P. Tony about him. But yeah, that's where we will go ahead and end it for today. You make sure that you all happen to have a wonderful day. God bless. Remember that God loves each and every one of you. Go and sin no more. Thanks for being here. Pax Abonem. I love all of you. Make sure you had a good I hope you all had a good Sunday and a wonderful Mass. God bless.